Man, years of shoulder pain did me dirty. Literally, this was where my arm used to be able to get up to. And so today I'm gonna be showing you the 4 keys to healthy shoulders. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tyler Egan. I'm an in-person trainer and an online health and mindset coach. And today I want to take you through the 4 keys to healthy shoulders. But first, we're gonna drink some coconut water. If you don't drink coconut water, you're missing out on some key gains. Okay, but seriously, 4 keys to healthy shoulders: coconut water, regular water, and maybe coconut water. Okay, seriously though. The 4 keys to healthy shoulders, and these are gonna be ranges of motion within the shoulder girdle, within the upper body as a whole. Because when we talk about the shoulder, we can't neglect the fact that the shoulder itself is a mobile joint, the shoulder blade is a stable joint, and then the shoulder blade sits on the back of the rib cage, which is attached to the spine. So we have to factor all these things in. And so when we talk about the 4 keys to healthy shoulders, we want to address thoracic rotation, and I'm going to throw thoracic extension in there too, to some degree. Shoulder extension, so that's number 2. So thoracic rotation, shoulder extension, shoulder internal rotation, and then shoulder flexion, overhead mobility. So that's also going to work thoracic extension. The only one I'm leaving out is shoulder external rotation, but for the most part, that'll be addressed in these movements too. And so this is coming right from my email blast. So if you go to the description down below, you can sign up for that, where in the email blast, I actually sent you 4 exercises from my 16-week mobility program to help you restore and manage joint pain a lot easier. So if you want, you can subscribe to that. Go to the link down below and do that, because in those videos you'll get sets, reps, and the workout tutorial videos to come along with it. Now, without any further ado, let's get into this. So we want to address thoracic rotation, shoulder extension, shoulder flexion, and shoulder internal rotation. So first things first, what we want to do is we want to address thoracic rotation. If you can't rotate your spine, your shoulders are always going to be limited. And so that's why I want to start there. And even if I'm taking a step back in the program itself, I address breathing right away. So breathing mechanics, diaphragmatic breathing is number 1. That's out of the scope of this video, but it's something that's worth addressing. Then we're going to get into thoracic rotation and your ability to rotate your spine from side to side. So for this, we're going to use a thoracic windmill. A thoracic windmill is great because it locks the hips in place by placing something against the wall, and then you can open up and rotate the spine and engage the shoulder blades throughout the process. That way you're actually working the shoulder blade and the rotation of the spine at the same time. It's a pretty solid drill here. Next up is shoulder extension, and I like to address this with a bent over shoulder extension drill. You could also do like a bench dip if you want. That works shoulder extension pretty well when your hands back here type of thing. But the bent over shoulder extension drill is a little bit more isolated. You don't have to worry about the triceps being involved. You don't have to worry about core engagement as much. You can just worry about shoulder extension. This is one of my go-tos for that. Both of these exercises, you can do 2 sets, 12 to 15 rep range, somewhere in there, high volume. You really want to work on controlled movement. That's why we're sticking with 2 sets, 12 to 15 reps. Next up, I like to do the overhead stretch, This is really simple, really easy for those of you who maybe can't get into a half kneeling position, because a half kneeling lat stretch might be my go-to here. But for clients I have that struggle with kneeling positions, this is a really good go-to. You can do this at work, you can do this at home while you're cooking, you can do this anywhere, right? The overhead stretch is great because it's gonna work on getting that shoulder up overhead, and you're gonna meet your body where it's at by bending over. It also can help expand the rib cage a little bit to kind of open up that breathing pattern a little bit as well. So for this, I like to do 2 sets, 10 deep breaths, no sneezing involved, please. So that's the overhead stretch. It's a really good go-to, opens up the rib cage, will allow you to breathe a little bit better and really work on that shoulder overhead mobility. And then last but not least, we will work on prone internal rotations. This one's pretty simple. I mean, all you have to do is be able to lay on the ground. I suppose you could do this in the bed if you want to, but the prone internal rotations is gonna help you engage the shoulder blades and build some stability in an internally rotated position. This position is usually demonized in the fitness space, but we also wanna get strong here as well as back here. So you wanna get both. I feel another sneeze coming on, so hold on. Okay, I think we're good. So the prone internal lifts are a good go-to because you're fighting gravity. You don't need weight for this, and you're stabilizing your shoulders in an internally rotated position, which is only going to benefit you in all areas of life. So for this one, I'm thinking like 2 sets, 10 to 12 rep range. And again, if you sign up for my email letter, I send out mobility routines for you guys once, sometimes twice a month, and it comes with exercise tutorials as well as the sets and reps that I'm discussing here, so you wouldn't have to like go and write it down. It's all listed there for you. So go ahead, go down below and subscribe to that. If you took anything from this video, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell. And if you're interested in having all of this laid out for you, I have a 16-week mobility program, full body mobility program. It addresses every area of the body, so we leave no stone left unturned. Because if you have shoulder pain, there might be something going on in your hips, might be something going on in your knees, and we address all of it in these programs. They're very affordable, 30, 40 bucks tops, and they're for all levels. I have programs on my website for all levels. So if you're interested in those, go to the link down below. You can use a discount code mobility25 to get 25% off. Without any further ado, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next video.